Hi everybody, today we're talking about our child special needs planning checklist. My name is Jason Matthews. I'm President and CEO of Matthews Financial Insurance Solutions and Gibson Monroe Wealth Advisors. And more importantly, I'm a father. I'm a father of a 6-year-old named Zion who's autistic. And part of that is I understand as a father and as a financial advisor, all the things that we have to think about with our children therapies, we're taking them to go into different meetings for them. And we always wonder if something happens towards us if our kids are taken care of. So today we just want to do this video just talking about how do we establish a lifetime care for a child with special needs. Because we know that requires careful planning. So taking the first step is much easier when you're prepared and know what the important aspects of a succession plan. So today we want to just give you our basic checklist that we give to our clients when they come to our office talking about planning for the child. And even when we have a conversation about what you should be prepared for. So the first step with that is how do you plan for the expenses while understanding the benefits and the possible impacts of them. So first rule, and rule number 1 is gather the estimates of your out-of-pocket expenses, including the fixed costs for nursing and therapy, transportation, special education, home modification, and specialized computer equipment needed for their learning. The number 2 step is understanding available government benefits like supplemental security income, SSI, or Medicaid, or if you're here in California, Medi-Cal and Medicaid, and know what your child is entitled to. There are restrictions and financial requirements. As helpful, you can always contact us for it, or you can go to www.usa.gov/disability-services for more information about that. Number 3 thing is, we have to build our retirement fund. This will help ensure your retirement savings don't get depleted because of the care of our child with special needs. You will need to have a reliable amount of income so when you're unable to work, you still have income coming in. Because I know it costs so much when we take care of our child with special needs and we come out of pocket, but at the same time, we need to put that oxygen mask on our face first. Because we don't have a retirement plan and you're unable to work, and the whole thing falls apart. Number 4, check your beneficiary designations. In order to preserve your child's Medicaid and Social Security benefits, it is important your child is not named as a beneficiary or any of your financial savings vehicles, such as your checking, your savings account, your investments, your 401k plan, IRAs, and annuities. Consider the possible negative impacts of that. It could be they could lose all their government benefits. And consider potential negative impacts. Monetary gifts or any inheritance from family or friends on your child's benefits. So it's important that we do fully check our beneficiaries, because oftentimes we might have made our beneficiaries when our kids were younger, before they got diagnosed with their special needs. And so we want to make sure if we do this that they don't lose any of the government benefits that they are entitled to. So I think this is a highly important one that we can do. Next step, use careful consideration before establishing a 529 plan or any custodial accounts for your child with special needs. Similar to beneficiary designations, you don't want these accounts to negatively impact the eligibility for Medicare, Medicaid, and other SSI benefits, right? Another thing we should do is ensure our legal and financial records are organized and located in a safe place, and paperwork is up to date. This information is helpful to have on hand and readily available for planning purposes. So oftentimes we see when we ask our clients for the documents, they don't know where the documents are, and they're scattered all over the place. And if we don't know where they are, how can we expect our loved ones to know if something does happen towards us? So what I recommend is 2 things. 1, you keep these in a file in a safe place and organized, and let your family members who want to take care of our children know where they are. And the second thing here that we have at our office is our private client vault, where it's an online place where clients can have all their important documents all in one place. This includes their investments, their trusts, their insurances, all their policies in one place, so if something does happen, the family members know exactly where it is. Next step, find an attorney who has experience in working with families who have loved ones with special needs. There are many things to consider when planning for the future care of your child when you can no longer care for them. Setting up a special needs trust, establishing guardianship, and power of attorney for your child are a few key areas where an attorney can help. Another one, review your will and make one with an attorney if you haven't done so already. A will is a legal document detailing your wishes regarding your assets and dependents after your death, including your guardianship instructions for your children. You should consider a special needs trust for assets passed to your child. I cannot say that enough. Right? We have our children with special needs and we pass it down. If we don't go through the proper planning, we're actually hurting our kids. I know oftentimes that we think that we're doing something right for our children, that we want to do the right thing, but because we don't take the simple, basic time to take care of things, everything can flounder apart regarding that. So I think this is a highly important one about really thinking about that special needs trust. Another thing is determine the appropriate asset distribution of plan among all your children, right? Because we might say 50-50 or 30-30, but every one of our children are unique and their plans and what they need is unique based off your particular situation in their particular situation. Communicate your plan to avoid well-intentioned family members leaving assets directly to your child with special needs. You know, oftentimes we have grandma, grandpa, you know, or aunts and uncles who think they're doing something right by leaving our kids as their beneficiary. But if we don't clearly communicate on the proper way on how they should do that, the whole plan just ravels apart. So I think that's an important one. The next one is consider a letter of intent. This document helps ensure that your child's future caregiver knows their functional abilities, daily life routines, interests, and particular likes and dislikes. Be sure to update this on a yearly basis. So for instance, when we talk about my son Zion, one thing we noticed about him is he only eats particular foods, right? So if you want to be his caregiver, you don't know what type of foods he eats, you are in a highly stressful situation. Also, when we have this letter of intent, whoever is going to be your child caregiver, this is a great thing just to share with them beforehand. Because yes, we all say we want to care for our loved ones and our nieces, our nephews, our grandkids, but we don't know the full thing that it takes. But when we show them this letter of intent, it really allows them to know everything that goes along on the day-to-day life and how that life is going to look like for them. So they can make the mature decision on saying, yes, I'm willing to take this on, or you know what, honestly, I can't take this on. There's a lot more than I think. And last thing is complete an advance directive for your child. An advance directive is a legal document that states a person wishes about receiving medical care if that person is no longer able to make medical decisions because of a serious or injury, right? Indicates a child with special needs. An advance directive gives an individual, such as a parent or guardian, the authority to make medical decisions for a child that is unable to make their own decisions. With that being said, I hope this checklist is a great way for you to start off the new year looking at all what you have right now and start thinking about what is the best thing for a child. If you need any excessive ideas or help with this planning process, you can reach out to us here at info@mfis.biz, or you can give us a call at 510-229-7608. If you guys like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Once again, thank you so much.